Okay, guys, good evening. It is Monday, the 3rd of September, and welcome to tonight's opportunity call for the UK market of Direct Sellers Premium Wine Club. My name's Paul Gillingham. I am a master seller within the company, and I've been with Direct Sellers now since the 5th of December 2016, so fast approaching 21 months. We've only been in the UK since the 1st of August last year, and we only started shipping wine on the 5th of September. So with regards to network marketing companies and with regards to being in the network marketing space, we're still a baby. We're still very, very new. Anyway, what I'm going to do tonight is just share a quick presentation with you, just to run through some slides and give you a bit more of an understanding of exactly what Direct Sellers is. And then any questions that you've got, if you're watching this now, or if you're watching this on playback or record, go back to the person that invited you onto this call and get those questions answered. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Anthony, can you just give me the all clear that you can see that presentation?
Yeah, all good, mate, all good.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so Direct Sellers, welcome to Direct Sellers Premium Wine Club. So the picture that you can see on the right-hand side is our corporate field. Now, the guy on the back row, third in from the right-hand side, the bald guy with the stubble and the finger up in the air, he's a guy called David DiStefano. Now, David DiStefano is the visionary co-founder. It was his baby. It was his idea. He was the one that thought of a wine club. He was the one that invented Direct Sellers, and the guy next to him on our right, the guy wearing no tie, is a guy called Peter Sperling. He's his business partner for many, many years. They've built telecommunications companies, and he is now the CEO of Direct Sellers. So it started in 2014 as a wine of the month club, similar to what we've got over here with regards to virgin wines, naked wines, Laithwaites, the Sunday Times wine list. And they got about 150 members. They started quite well, but in order to take it to another level and in order to make it as successful that David wanted it to be, he knew that he had to change something. And this is where it turned into a network marketing company. So in came the guy, back row, far right to us, another bald guy, a guy called Peter Jensen, and the guy third in from the left-hand side on the back row as well, a guy called John Gilbert. Now, these two, again, business partners for many, many years, but in the network marketing profession. Both made tens of millions of dollars within the profession, and Peter Jensen is one of, I don't know if he's one of two or if he's the only person that has actually been given $1 million bonus on stage for the work that he's done. The guy sandwiched between all the owners, the guy with the pink tie on, is our president, Mr. Kevin Ralston. Now, Kevin came on board last summer, and he took a previous company from $25 million to $250 million in sales in 12 months. And the people in the front row are his team, his corporate team that he's put together. So we've got a very, very strong group of individuals. And since it's gone into a network marketing company, those sales numbers have gone from 150 to about 40,000. Now, with these slides, I'm not going to read it word for word. I'm just literally going to skip through it and read out some of the stuff that I think is relevant. So you get to basically explore wines from around the world. Now, we source our wines from 10 different countries. We've got a team of expert sommeliers that are scattered around the world, and the countries that we use our wine from are Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Argentina, Chile, America, France, Italy, Germany, and Spain. And last month we had our first wine from Portugal. Now, you get to discover new wines in every single shipment. So every single month you're going to get new wines made from new grapes that come from different countries, because it's an educational club. This is not a club where you get to pick and choose what you want and you repeat your order every single month. You get different wines month after month. So it's like Christmas, 12 months of the year. You get the chance to share those wines with your friends and family. So you can do an open the box night. You can invite your neighbours round. You can invite your colleagues round. You can invite your family round, and you can try good quality premium wine. And then, of course, you can get to build a business by being involved with this wine club. So what makes us distinctive? So as I've mentioned, we source our wines from 10 different countries, or 11 now with Portugal, and we've got the relationships with the premium vineyards and wineries that are around the world. Now, the guy on the right-hand side there is a guy called Steve Birch. Now, Steve Birch is our in-house winemaker. Every single bottle of wine that we put our name to has to go through him first, and it's down to him to say whether it's good wine or it's a bad wine. If it's a good wine, then it becomes part of the club, and if it's a bad wine or it's not a wine that he's not happy with, then it is not part of the club. So we're exclusive in the US and Australia, and we will be exclusive in the UK very, very soon. Those 4 bottles that you can see there are exclusive of direct sellers. The bottle on the right-hand side there, the Ravenza, is actually from David DiStefano's family's vineyard, so they do keep it very much in-house. I've heard a lot of great things about the Lazy Lab as well. I can't wait to start trying these exclusive blends that we're going to be getting in the UK very, very soon. Outstanding value for our members. As I said, like I'm not gonna read it word for word, but as you can see, it says you can join us and enjoy wines that typically retail for 2 to 3 times our member prices. So in each shipment, we're going to get, or you get, these tasting notes. Now, on those tasting notes, it gives you obviously the actual bottle itself, the name of the bottle, the year that it needs to be drunk by. It also gives you the country, what it smells like, the percentage, and there's a little bit about the vineyard, or there's a little bit about the winemaker as well. In the bottom right-hand corner there is called a DC perfect pairing. So what the guys do is they pair up every single bottle of wine that we get with a certain food. And so many people have had wine nights and they've actually cooked that particular meal to accompany that particular bottle of wine. So the tasting notes are very, very important. And again, they're a great educational tool for us being in the club. More on education then. This is a guy called Jerry Greenfield. He's known as the wine whisperer in the industry. He's our director of wine within Direct Sellers. And as you can see there, he's a member of the prestigious Society of Wine Educators. He's a nationally published author. He's a wine columnist. He gets to travel the world, enjoying fine wines. He teaches wine workshops and he does lectures in universities up and down the country. And he is a great, great friend of ours. Some of the rewards that you're going to get then from being involved as a brand partner with Direct Sellers, you get to build a business just by sharing your knowledge and passion for good wine. Now, you don't need to be an expert in wine, and I say that because it's true. You do not need to be an expert. You do not need to know everything about wine. In fact, you do not need to know anything about wine because you get to know whilst you're involved. You get to recoup your investment back and get on the fast track to success. So if you was to introduce this to a couple of friends, a couple of family members or a couple of colleagues at work, then you've basically got your investment back. You get to earn bonuses and commissions on your sales and sales team. You get to discover and learn about wine with international varietals you won't find anywhere else. And you're in business for yourself, but never by yourself. So yes, you are classed as self-employed, and yes, you are an independent business owner or a brand partner, as we like to call it now. But you've got the full support, not only of the team in the UK, but of the team from the corporate side as well. The great thing about this is if you've got a phone or you've got a laptop, you're going to be successful with this, because our unique business model takes advantage of a very powerful e-commerce platform and a national distribution channel, so you have no overhead and carry no stock. Some of the opportunities that you get then. So become our partner in wine. As I've talked about just recently, we've got a fantastic community. We've got a great team growing in the UK at the moment, but we want more people. We really want to share this. We want to get this out. We want to expose this wine club to as many people as we possibly can. It says they're exclusive premium wines. Right now in the UK, we're not 100% exclusive, but as I said, that is just around the corner. If you've got friends or family over in the States or in Australia, they are using our exclusive premium brands. So it's definitely worth a phone call or a message to those. You've got the freedom and flexibility to build this business where you want and when you want. You don't need to put in hour after hour after hour. Many people that do this work full time anyway, and it's just finding those little pockets of space, whether it's before work, whether it's at lunchtime, or whether it's after work or at weekends, where you can build your business. And if you've got the chance to create a full-time income working part-time hours, then fantastic. The earning potential on this is uncapped. You can earn as much money as you possibly want. The more people that you refer this to, the more people that you speak to, the bigger the business you're going to get. Talked about global markets. So as I said, we're open in America, we're open in Australia, very soon going to be open in Germany, and we're open in the UK. And the training and support that you get with this is absolutely outstanding. Some of the numbers by review then, these are not accurate. These are a little bit different, but 30,000 happy members, that's probably a little bit higher right now. 500,000 bottles delivered, 50,000 bottles shipped per month and growing. That number has definitely grown. Over 10,000 active subscriptions and a 90% monthly retention rate. That number is probably a little bit lower in the UK, but on the flip side of that, everyone loves wine. Everyone knows what wine is as well. So one of our USPs, one of our unique selling points is the fact that if you refer this club to 3 friends, family members, colleagues or neighbours, then the following month you get wine for free. You continue to get free wine as long as you've got 3 customers on the programme, and all it is just speaking to people and getting that glass of wine in their hand, because we know how good the wine tastes, and once they've tried it, they want to be part of the club. If you're looking at this from a business point of view, which I presume most of the people that are watching this are, then you can come in for $199.95. That gets you 3 bottles of wine, and that gets you 25% off case reorders. Now, if you wanted to upgrade 7 days later, you can do, but you do not need to do that. So every single person that lives in the UK pays less than £200 to own their own business. That is it. It's a one-time payment. There's no rent, there's no heating, there's no electricity. You don't have to stop by. It is a one-off payment of $199.95. Nearly finished. We're nearly finished already. I told you it was a quick one. So decide today. You've got to decide, number 1, earning potential. Recoup your initial investment quickly and simply. You've got 6 different ways that you get paid with this, and you get paid every single Friday. We've talked about the training materials. It's all in your back office. You can get business cards, you can get flyers, you can get postcards, you can get banners. There's videos. Everything that you need is in the back office, all included in that price of $109.95. And then again, mentioned this already, a global business. Direct sellers want you to succeed not only in your backyard, but with our global business platform. So the final quote then, it says, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. And that, ladies and gents, is it. So a very quick one. As I said, we don't like to keep people on for long. We don't need to keep people on for long. This is an introduction, I guess, into direct sellers. But if you've got any questions, as I said, if you're watching this now, if you're watching this on playback, if you have got any questions, then please go back to the person that invited you onto this call. Get as many questions answered as you possibly can. And if there's one question that's stopping you from registering tonight, then get that question answered. So we've got our national conference happening this weekend up in or over in New Orleans, should I say. There's a lot of changes happening. So we're going to have some exciting news to share when we get back. We will be back next Monday night, same time, with a different presenter. A lady called Claire Wilkinson will be presenting next Monday night. So that is it. That is it for tonight. Have a fantastic evening. Have a great week, and we'll touch base with you again very, very soon. Thanks for joining, and good night.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.